choose not to be harmed. And you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed. And you haven't been. This profound insight from Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, sets the stage for our exploration into a powerful Stoic principle. In life, we often find ourselves embroiled in struggles and pain, some of which seem beyond our capacity to bear. Yet, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a beacon of resilience in the face of such adversity. Delve into the Stoic approach to suffering, an approach that teaches us to care less about the hardships of life, not through indifference, but through understanding and wisdom. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, equips us with the mental tools to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot, urging us to invest our energy wisely. As we embark on this journey, remember that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or disregarding life's challenges. Instead, it's about transforming our perspective, empowering us to face life's pains with a fortified spirit. Let us uncover how this ancient philosophy can be a modern-day guide to living a more serene and fulfilled life, even when the tides are against us. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the Hellenistic period, provides a unique perspective on pain and suffering. The Stoics did not view these experiences as inherently negative, but rather as natural aspects of the human condition. Their approach was rooted in the belief that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of these events. Epictetus, a leading Stoic philosopher, famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This encapsulates the Stoic view that suffering arises from our internal responses, not from external circumstances. By reassessing our perceptions and judgments, we gain the power to mitigate the impact of suffering on our lives. The Stoics also distinguished between pathos, which they considered to be unhealthy passions and emotions resulting from false judgments, and eupathei, rational and healthy feelings that align with nature. They believed that by cultivating virtue and rational thinking, one could transform destructive emotions into constructive ones. Moreover, the Stoics saw pain and suffering as opportunities for personal growth. Challenges were considered tests of character, encouraging the development of virtues such as resilience, courage, and wisdom. They urged embracing adversity, not as a misfortune, but as a chance to practice and strengthen one's virtuous character. This perspective on suffering is not about denying pain or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about altering our relationship with pain. Stoicism teaches us to accept suffering as a part of life, while simultaneously working towards a state of inner tranquility. By focusing on what is in our power, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we learn to endure and even benefit from the inevitable challenges life presents. As we advance into the next segment of our journey, we approach a vital aspect of Stoic philosophy, the practice of detachment. This practice is not about disengagement or indifference towards life's experiences. Instead, it is about cultivating a balanced state of mind that allows us to engage with the world more freely and fully, unencumbered by the weight of unhelpful attachments and irrational beliefs. In this section, we will explore how Stoics practice detachment in their daily lives, learning to maintain a serene composure amidst life's tumultuous tides. This practice holds the key to transforming our relationship with suffering and rediscovering our inner strength. Let's delve into the Stoic art of detachment and uncover its practical applications in our quest for a harmonious life. In Stoicism, detachment does not imply a lack of care or disconnection from the world. Rather, it signifies a deep understanding and acceptance of the impermanent and uncontrollable nature of external circumstances. This Stoic form of detachment is about cultivating an inner resilience that allows us to endure life's unpredictabilities with equanimity. The Stoic concept of detachment is rooted in the idea of apatheia, which is often misunderstood as apathy. In Stoicism, however, apatheia refers to a state of mind where one is free from the tyranny of uncontrolled emotions and desires. It's about achieving a rational state of calmness, where our inner peace remains undisturbed by external events. This form of detachment is achieved through the practice of recognizing and internalizing the distinction between what is within our control and what is not, as previously discussed. Stoics strive to invest emotionally only in what they can control, namely their own thoughts, intentions, and actions. They accept everything else as it comes without allowing their inner tranquility to be shaken. Seneca, another renowned Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of being internally prepared for whatever fate may bring. He advocated for a mental state where one is neither overly elated by good fortune nor unduly depressed by bad. This balance is central to Stoic detachment. Moreover, Stoicism teaches that this detachment is not an end in itself, but a means to live a virtuous and meaningful life. It enables us to face challenges, make rational decisions, and act with integrity, free from the disruptive influence of intense emotions and attachments. In essence, understanding detachment in Stoicism is about realizing that true freedom and happiness come from within. It's about developing a profound inner fortitude that allows us to navigate life's storms with grace and wisdom, maintaining our commitment to living a life of virtue, regardless of external circumstances. Cultivating detachment in the context of modern life, with its myriad distractions and pressures, can be challenging yet profoundly rewarding. Here are practical methods grounded in Stoic philosophy to foster detachment in everyday living. 1. Reflective journaling. Start or end your day with a journaling practice focused on Stoic reflections. Contemplate the events of the day, your reactions to them, and how these align with Stoic principles. This practice helps in recognizing patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, fostering a mindful approach to life. 2. Control sphere analysis. Regularly remind yourself of the dichotomy of control. When faced with a challenge, ask, is this within my control? If not, practice letting go of your attachment to the outcome. This mental exercise helps in internalizing the Stoic practice of focusing energy on what can be controlled. 3. Voluntary discomfort. Occasionally engage in exercises of voluntary discomfort, like cold showers or fasting. These practices are not about self-punishment, but about reminding yourself that you can endure hardship and discomfort, thereby reducing the fear and anxiety associated with such experiences. 4. Mindful responses. Before reacting to any situation, pause and take a moment to respond mindfully rather than reacting impulsively. Ask yourself, what would a Stoic do in this situation? This gap between stimulus and response is where rationality and virtue reside. 5. Negative visualization. This Stoic practice, known as premeditatio malorum, involves contemplating potential negative outcomes or the loss of what you have. This isn't about pessimism, but about appreciating what you have now and reducing the fear of losing it, thus fostering a balanced emotional state. 6. Gratitude exercises. Cultivate a habit of gratitude. Reflect on what you have rather than what you lack. This shifts the focus from external desires and reinforces contentment with the present. 7. Stoic reading and meditation. Regularly read and meditate on Stoic texts and teachings. This helps in aligning your thoughts and actions with Stoic principles, reinforcing the practice of detachment in daily life. 8. Engagement in community. While practicing detachment, it's important to engage in altruistic activities. Stoicism emphasizes the role of the individual in contributing to the welfare of the community, which can be fulfilling and reinforce a sense of perspective. 9. Physical exercise. Regular physical activity is not just beneficial for the body, but also for the mind. It teaches discipline, endurance, and the acceptance of discomfort, which are essential for Stoic practice. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you can cultivate a Stoic detachment that allows you to navigate life's challenges with composure and wisdom. Remember, The goal is not to remove yourself from life's experiences, but to engage with them from a place of balanced emotional and rational strength. As we move forward in our Stoic journey, we transition from the practice of detachment to focusing on a crucial aspect of Stoic philosophy, identifying and concentrating on what truly matters. This segment delves into the Stoic art of prioritizing our lives around our core values and virtues. By recognizing what is truly significant, we can channel our energies and intentions into meaningful pursuits, rather than being swayed by transient or superficial distractions. This focus on essentialism is a cornerstone of Stoic thought, guiding us towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. Let us explore how to discern and devote ourselves to what genuinely matters, enriching our lives with depth and authenticity. Stoicism teaches us that understanding and focusing on what is truly essential in life leads to a more fulfilling and serene existence. According to Stoic philosophy, the following elements are considered essential. 1. Virtue as the highest good. Stoicism posits that living virtuously, in accordance with reason and nature, is the highest good. Virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are seen as the fundamental components of a good life. Stoics believe that these virtues are sufficient for happiness, transcending external conditions and possessions. 2. Rationality and reason. The use of reason is central in Stoicism. It is through rational thought and understanding that one can discern the nature of the world, make ethical decisions, and maintain inner tranquility. Stoics strive to develop clear, logical thinking and decision-making, aligning actions with reason. 3. Self-control and discipline. Self-control is vital in Stoicism for managing desires and emotions. It involves regulating impulses and reactions to external events, ensuring they align with rational thinking and virtue. Discipline in thoughts, actions, and desires is seen as key to maintaining freedom from internal turmoil. 4. Acceptance of fate. Stoicism teaches the acceptance of fate, amor fati. This concept involves embracing whatever life brings, understanding that the universe operates on a logical order that is beyond individual control. Stoics believe that peace comes from accepting and adapting to the course of nature and fate. 5. Inner peace and equanimity. Maintaining a state of inner peace and equanimity regardless of external circumstances is essential. This involves cultivating a mindset that remains undisturbed by external successes or failures, focusing instead on maintaining inner virtue and tranquility. 6. Community and humanity. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of community and the interconnectedness of humanity. Living in accordance with nature includes recognizing and acting upon our responsibilities towards others, fostering a sense of kinship and altruism. By identifying and focusing on these essentials, Stoics aim to lead lives that are not only personally fulfilling, but also beneficial to others and in harmony with the natural world. This focus on essentialism guides individuals to invest their time and energy in pursuits that truly matter, leading to a more meaningful and contented life. Once we identify what is essential according to Stoicism, the next step is to actively redirect our attention and energy towards these aspects. This redirection is a conscious and continuous effort to align our lives with Stoic principles. Here's how we can achieve this. 1. Cultivating virtue in daily life. Make a daily practice of reflecting on your actions and thoughts in terms of the 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Ask yourself how your actions align with these virtues and make conscious choices that reflect them. 2. Practicing rational decision-making. Before making decisions, pause to consider their rationality. Are your choices based on reason or impulsive emotions? Strive to approach situations with a calm and logical mindset, weighing the consequences in light of your core values. 3. Developing self-control. Implement routines and habits that foster self-discipline. This could involve setting boundaries for yourself in terms of indulgences, managing your time efficiently, and practicing restraint in emotional responses. 4. Embracing acceptance. Practice accepting things you cannot change, especially in situations of adversity. Use reflection to reinforce the understanding that some events are beyond your control and focus your energy on how you can respond virtuously. 5. Seeking inner peace. Engage in activities that promote tranquility, such as meditation, nature walks, or reading philosophical texts. These practices help maintain a balanced state of mind, essential for achieving equanimity. 6. Engaging with the community. Actively seek ways to contribute to the welfare of others. This could be through volunteering, offering support to friends and family, or participating in community events. Remember, Stoicism teaches that our well-being is interconnected with that of others. 7. Regular self-reflection. Dedicate time for self-reflection to assess your progress in focusing on what matters. This could be through journaling or quiet contemplation, examining how your actions and choices align with Stoic principles. 8. Limiting external influences. Be mindful of the impact of external influences on your mindset. This might mean reducing exposure to negative media, avoiding unnecessary materialistic pursuits, or distancing yourself from toxic relationships. By redirecting our attention and energy towards these essential aspects of life, we embody the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous, rational, and fulfilling life. This shift not only enhances our own peace and happiness, but also allows us to contribute positively to the world around us. In the annals of philosophy, the Stoics stand out for their remarkable resilience and composure in the face of daunting challenges. 3 eminent Stoic figures, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, each faced unique trials, from pandemics to political turmoil and personal hardships. Their responses, rooted in Stoic virtues, offer timeless lessons in endurance, rationality, and virtue. These historical examples serve not only as a testament to their character, but also as a guiding beacon for anyone seeking to navigate life's tumultuous seas with Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius and the Antonine Plague. As a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius faced one of the most devastating pandemics in history, the Antonine Plague. Despite the immense pressure and personal loss, he remained composed and focused on his duties, exemplifying the Stoic virtues of duty, rationality, and endurance. His writings and meditations reflect his inner struggle and Stoic response to this crisis. Seneca's exile and execution. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, faced exile and later a forced suicide by the Emperor Nero. Throughout these trials, he maintained his Stoic composure, focusing on his philosophical work and adhering to his principles of virtue and rationality, demonstrating Stoicism in the face of extreme adversity. Epictetus's enslavement and physical disability. Born a slave and enduring a physical disability, Epictetus's life was marked by hardship. However, he rose to become one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. His teachings emphasized the power of the mind over circumstances, showcasing how Stoic principles can be applied in even the most challenging situations. While the core principles of Stoicism were formulated over 2 millennia ago, their relevance echoes profoundly in our contemporary world. In this section, we explore how Stoic philosophy can be applied to modern-day scenarios. Career setbacks, health crises, and relationship difficulties. These examples illuminate the enduring wisdom of Stoic thought, showing how it can help individuals navigate the complexities of modern life with a balanced, rational, and virtuous approach. By applying these ancient principles, we can find strength and clarity in facing the diverse challenges of today's world. Facing a career setback. Imagine an individual experiencing a significant career setback, such as a job loss. A Stoic approach would involve accepting the situation as outside their control, focusing instead on their response. They would use this as an opportunity for growth, exploring new paths while maintaining a composed and rational attitude. Dealing with illness or injury. Confronted with a serious illness or injury, a modern Stoic would focus on what can be controlled, their attitude towards the illness and the choices they make in response. They would strive to accept their situation without bitterness, seeking ways to adapt and find meaning despite their challenges. Handling relationship difficulties. In the face of relationship difficulties, such as a breakup, a Stoic would work to manage their emotions through rational reflection. They would recognize the limits of their control over others and focus on their own character and actions, seeking to act with integrity and composure. These case studies, both historical and contemporary, demonstrate the timeless applicability of Stoic philosophy. They show how Stoic principles provide a robust framework for responding to a wide range of adversities, enabling individuals to maintain their composure, rationality, and virtue in the face of life's inevitable challenges. The Stoic approach to life is a powerful tool for mitigating the impact of pain and adversity. It teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, urging us to focus our energy and attention on our internal state rather than external events. Stoicism does not advocate for emotional suppression or indifference. Rather, it encourages a rational and balanced engagement with life. By cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and by practicing rationality, self-control, and acceptance of fate, we learn to navigate life's challenges with a serene and resilient spirit. The Stoic practice of detachment and focusing on what truly matters further empowers us to lead fulfilling lives, rooted in inner peace and wisdom. As we conclude this exploration of Stoic wisdom, I encourage you to reflect on how these principles can be applied in your own life. Consider the areas where you might practice greater detachment, focus more on what you can control, and cultivate your inner virtues. Remember, Stoicism is not just a theoretical philosophy. It is a practical guide to living. It offers a pathway to tranquility and resilience, especially in times of difficulty. By embracing Stoic principles, you equip yourself with the tools to face life's pains with a fortified spirit, finding serenity and strength within. May your journey with Stoicism lead you to a life of profound fulfillment and inner peace.